Have you ever canceled a dream trip just because money scared you? What if traveling the world was cheaper than your daily routine? Imagine exploring breathtaking places without constantly checking your empty wallet. Many people believe travel demands huge savings and luxury expenses always, but the truth might surprise you more than any destination ever could. Picture waking up in another country feeling excited instead of financially stressed. Traveling smart can transform your life without draining your hard-earned money. Think about those Instagram trips that seem expensive beyond your reach. What if those travelers secretly use simple money-saving travel strategies daily? Your dream adventures might be closer and cheaper than you ever imagined. Let's talk about why most travelers overspend without even realizing it. Airports, hotels, and restaurants are designed to tempt your impulsive spending. Emotional excitement often pushes people into making careless financial travel decisions. Suddenly, budgets disappear and regrets appear before the journey even ends. Have you ever returned home feeling happy yet financially completely exhausted? That painful realization can destroy the magic travel once promised you. But what if you could travel longer by simply spending smarter? Saving money while traveling isn't about sacrifice, it's about strategic choices. Small decisions during trips can create surprisingly massive financial differences later. Even choosing when to travel can change your total expenses dramatically. Many hidden travel opportunities exist that budget travelers rarely talk about. The secret lies in mindset before money ever becomes an important factor. If you think travel is expensive, you'll unconsciously spend more everywhere. But thinking creatively opens doors to unforgettable adventures at minimal cost. Imagine eating authentic food cheaply instead of overpriced tourist restaurant meals. Picture finding cozy stays cheaper than crowded hotels in busy cities. You could experience richer culture while actually spending significantly less money. Doesn't that sound like a smarter way to explore the world? Travel should feel freeing, not like carrying a financial burden everywhere. Sadly, many people avoid traveling because they fear unexpected expenses constantly. They postpone dreams, waiting for perfect savings that never truly arrive. Meanwhile, life continues moving forward without offering a second travel chances. What if today's small planning could unlock tomorrow's unforgettable adventures worldwide? Real travelers know money-saving techniques matter more than luxurious travel budgets. Stories exist of people traveling months with surprisingly tiny daily expenses. They aren't lucky. They simply understand powerful travel, saving psychological principles. Smart preparation before departure often determines total spending during entire trips. Even booking flights differently can save enough for extra destinations later. Would you like to travel more often without increasing your income? That possibility becomes real once you master intentional travel spending habits. Saving money while traveling doesn't mean missing your fun or excitement anywhere. It means experiencing deeper connections instead of superficial, expensive tourist attractions. Imagine returning home richer in memories, not poorer in finances. That feeling alone can change how you see travel forever. Let's begin this journey towards smarter, more affordable adventures together today, because your passport deserves stamps, not dust inside forgotten drawers. Every traveler starts somewhere, usually confused and worried about overwhelming costs, but knowledge can quickly turn confusion into confident travel decisions everywhere. Think about the freedom that comes from controlling your travel expenses. Suddenly, destinations multiply while financial fear slowly starts disappearing completely. Your mindset today can determine your travel lifestyle for years ahead. Are you ready to discover secrets that experienced budget travelers swear by? This journey isn't just about saving money. It's about unlocking possibilities. Stay with me, because the real travel transformation is just beginning. Next, we'll uncover practical stories that reshape how you spend traveling. Let me tell you about Alex, who traveled Europe surprisingly cheap. His friends believed he secretly had unlimited money funding adventures. In reality, Alex simply planned smarter than most travelers usually do. He booked the flights months early, avoiding stressful last-minute expensive tickets. Instead of hotels, he chose lively hostels filled with friendly explorers. Those hostels cost half, yet doubled his unforgettable social experiences. One night, strangers became friends, sharing stories under dim kitchen lights. Alex realized connection matters more than luxury when traveling abroad. He saved money by walking instead of constantly using tourist taxis. Walking allowed him discovering hidden cafes locals truly love. Those meals were cheaper and tasted better than crowded tourist restaurants. Have you ever noticed tourist areas quietly inflate prices dramatically? Smart travelers step away from crowds and suddenly expenses shrink quickly. Alex downloaded offline maps, avoiding costly roaming charges everywhere. That single decision saved him enough for 2 extra weekend trips. He also carried reusable water bottles instead, buying overpriced beverages. These tiny habits slowly created massive financial breathing space. Imagine applying such simple strategies during your next journey. Suddenly, your budget stretches like magic without complicated financial calculations. Another traveler, Mia, chose overnight buses instead daytime flights. She saved accommodation costs while moving between beautiful cities. Some nights were uncomfortable, yet her experiences felt incredibly rewarding. She woke up excited in new destinations while others overspent. Would you sacrifice slight comfort for unforgettable longer adventures? Many budget travelers happily make that intentional, powerful trade-off. Mia also researched free walking tours available in major cities. Local guides shared history passionately, while tips remained optional. That meant learning deeply without committing heavy financial obligations. Experiences became richer, while her wallet stayed surprisingly healthy. Think about attractions you normally assume require expensive tickets. Sometimes the best memories cost absolutely nothing except curiosity. Watching sunsets, exploring markets, and meeting locals cost almost nothing. Yet these moments often become stories shared for a lifetime. Alex and Demia both tracked daily spending carefully. This awareness prevented emotional splurging during impulsive, excited moments. Have you ever spent too much simply because vacation felt temporary? That mindset quietly destroys travel budgets faster than inflation. Instead, conscious spending builds confidence throughout entire journeys. They also use public transportation instead expensive ride-hailing services. This choice revealed authentic city rhythms tourists usually miss. Saving money became adventure itself, not restrictive, painful compromise. Friends back home admired their photos, assuming luxury sponsorship deals. Truth remains simple, and intentional choices created extraordinary affordable travel lifestyles. Imagine returning home proud, not just of places visited, but also proud of financial discipline that enabled extended exploration. These stories aren't rare exceptions. They're repeatable, practical travel blueprints. You too can design journeys aligned with both dreams and budgets. Reflect honestly on your last trip spending habits today. Where did excitement overshadow logic and silently increase total costs? Awareness today becomes powerful way in preparation for tomorrow's smarter adventures. Traveling cheaply isn't about limitations. It's about expanding possibilities intentionally. Soon you realize money saved equals more destinations unlocked. This realization changes how you see every booking decision. But there's an unexpected twist most budget travelers discover later. In part 3, we'll explore that surprising perspective shift together. Here's the twist. Nobody tells you about saving money whilst traveling. Spending less can actually make your travel experiences far more meaningful. Luxury sometimes creates distance between you and real cultural connections. Budget travel, however, pushes you closer towards authentic human experiences. Imagine choosing street food stalls over elegant, silent restaurant dining. Suddenly, conversations start, laughter flows, and memories grow naturally deeper. Comfort zones slowly disappear when financial cushions become intentionally smaller. That discomfort often transforms into confidence and personal growth. Have you noticed how challenges make stories more unforgettable later? Cheap travel decisions often create the most powerful life lessons. You learn patience whilst waiting buses instead rushing through airports. You discover gratitude while sharing spaces instead demanding private luxury. These subtle mindset shifts redefine what travel truly means. Saving money stops feeling like restriction and becomes liberation instead. Many travelers initially chase comfort, believing it guarantees happiness, but surprisingly, simplicity often delivers more emotional fulfillment. When budgets tighten, creativity expands beyond predictable tourist routines. You begin searching experiences rather than expensive photo opportunities. That intention changes everything about your journey's emotional impact. Imagine missing a costly attraction, but discovering hidden village festivals. Those unexpected moments feel magical precisely because they weren't planned. Overspending often locks travelers inside rigid schedules and expectations. Saving money keeps plans flexible and adventures delightfully unpredictable. Would you trade perfect plans for spontaneous, unforgettable discoveries? Many seasoned travelers already made that powerful mindset shift. They realize financial freedom matters more than temporary, luxurious comforts. Money saved today becomes tomorrow's ticket towards entirely new destinations. Think about travel as marathon rather than quick, expensive sprint. Sustainable budgeting allows exploring world repeatedly without burnout. This twist changes how you value every dollar spent abroad. Suddenly, cheap choices feel strategic, not embarrassing or limiting. You become proud of navigating journeys intelligently and independently. Social media might glamorize luxury, but reality rewards mindful travelers. Deep satisfaction grows when you outsmart systems designed encourage overspending. Airports, attractions, and hotels depend heavily on emotional impulsive purchases. Awareness transforms you from passive tourist into empowered global explorer. Imagine negotiating prices confidently in bustling foreign street markets. That moment builds courage, extending far beyond travel experiences. Saving money becomes symbol of personal discipline and self-respect. You realize wealth isn't about spending freely everywhere. True wealth lies in freedom, choosing when and how travel. Budget travel secretly trains resilience, valuable across many life areas. Delayed gratification learned abroad improves decisions back home too. Even relationships strengthened through shared affordable adventures together. Laughing over cheap meals sometimes bonds people stronger than luxury dinners. These insights rarely appear in glamorous travel advertisements anywhere. But experienced travelers quietly understand this transformative hidden truth. Saving money whilst traveling reshapes identity more than itinerary. You stop chasing places and start chasing meaningful life experiences. That realization creates powerful curiosity about future journeys. Suddenly, travel feels accessible rather than distant privilege to dream. Your confidence grows each time you complete an affordable, successful trip. Soon, others begin asking for your secret travel strategies. And that's when you truly realize how far you've come. In part 4, we'll turn this insight into practical action steps. Now it's time to turn all insights into actionable money-saving strategies. Start by planning flights months in advance to secure the lowest fares. Use flight comparison tools to ensure you never overpay for tickets. Consider traveling midweek when airlines often offer cheaper ticket prices. Flexible travel dates can easily save hundreds of dollars per trip. Choose accommodation wisely. Hostels, guest houses, and Airbnb often cost less. Sometimes a simple shared room creates unforgettable social travel memories. Research free or low-cost activities available in your destination city. The local walking tours, museums, and festivals often come with minimal costs. Avoid tourist traps that inflate prices dramatically without providing unique experiences. Use public transportation instead of taxis to save significant travel money. Walking or cycling, which also allows discovery of hidden local gems along the way. Eating at local markets or small cafes reduces expenses drastically. Avoid international chains, which usually charge double for similar dishes. Bring reusable bottles and snacks to avoid overpriced convenience store items. Track your daily spending to prevent unnoticed overspending during exciting trips. Use budgeting apps or simple notebooks to stay accountable every day. Pack light. Extra baggage fees often surprise travelers unexpectedly abroad. Plan activities strategically to avoid unnecessary travel expenses between destinations. Consider overnight buses or trains to combine transportation and accommodation savings. Take advantage of student, youth, or senior discounts whenever possible. Travel with companions to split accommodation and meal costs efficiently. Avoid peak seasons when prices skyrocket and crowds limit experiences. Learn basic local language phrases. It often helps negotiating better deals. Download offline maps and apps to prevent costly roaming charges abroad. Look for city tourist cards that provide discounts on multiple attractions. Be spontaneous but mindful. A little flexibility often saves a lot. Join online travel communities to learn insider tips from experienced travelers. Travel slower. Extended stays reduce daily transportation and accommodation costs. Buy souvenirs from local markets rather than expensive tourist shops. Avoid ATM fees by researching banking options and using local friendly cards. Carry cash for small transactions to avoid card surcharges abroad. Travel insurance may seem expensive but can prevent devastating unexpected costs. Learn from every trip. Note what worked and then what overspent your budget. Each smart choice compounds into longer, richer, more affordable journeys. Focus on experiences, connections, and memories rather than material luxuries abroad. Money saved becomes tickets to future trips, not items you'll forget quickly. Sharing your strategies inspires others to travel smartly as well. Think of yourself as both traveler and strategist simultaneously. Every small action accumulates into larger financial freedom for adventure. Budget travel is not compromise. It's an empowered lifestyle choice. Your confidence grows each time you complete a successful, affordable journey. Imagine returning home richer in memories, knowledge, and new friends. Even small daily travel decisions shape long-term global perspective and growth. You realize each saved dollar opens doors to places previously unimaginable. Travel becomes sustainable, repeatable, and genuinely enjoyable without constant stress. Others may chase luxury, but you've discovered smarter, deeper fulfillment. Your experiences become richer, more authentic, and more memorable than ever. Remember, planning, awareness, and intentional choices are your ultimate tools. The world becomes accessible when you see money as freedom, not limitation. Every trip reinforces skills that improve finances, patience, and creativity personally. Start small. Even minor adjustments compound into significant savings gradually. Consistency turns smart budgeting into lifelong travel opportunities everywhere. You now hold the key to explore the world smarter and richer. Let your next journey be proof that adventure and savings coexist perfectly. Imagine standing atop a mountain smiling, knowing you spent wisely the entire trip. Every dollar saved it became an opportunity for another incredible adventure. Tomorrow, think of the sunsets you witnessed without worrying about your bank account. Travel is no longer a dream limited by financial fear anymore. You've learned the secret, and intentional choices create unforgettable journeys in anywhere. Remember, money doesn't define travel. Mindset, planning, and curiosity do. Each small habit compounds into freedom to explore more than imagine. Imagine walking through ancient streets without feeling guilty about overspending constantly. Your experiences become richer, filled with stories no luxury hotel could provide. Friends will ask how you travel so far on such little budget. Share your strategies. Inspire others to see travel as achievable and in real. Even small trips now feel like grand adventures with smart preparation. Budget travel doesn't mean sacrificing. It means maximizing every moment intentionally. Every inexpensive meal, hostel, or bus ride holds a story to cherish. You realize luxury isn't what creates happiness. It's the depth of experience. Walking markets, chatting with locals, and exploring hidden corners feel priceless. Money saved today becomes freedom for future dreams and spontaneous journeys. Every lesson learned while budgeting builds confidence far beyond travel itself. Planning ahead empowers you to say yes to opportunities others might avoid. Unexpected adventures now become exciting, not financially stressful. Surprises along the way. The world opens when fear of overspending no longer limits your choices. Imagine the people you meet becoming lifelong friends through simple shared experiences. Traveling smarter teaches gratitude for moments rather than possessions or status. Every challenge on the road becomes a story of resilience and creativity. You start valuing flexibility, curiosity, and adaptability above all material comforts. Your wallet may be lighter, but your heart and mind feel richer than ever. And budget travel reshapes perspective. Adventure isn't bought, it's intentionally crafted daily. You see that preparation, patience, mathematics, and mindfulness define successful journeys universally. Each destination becomes an opportunity to learn, grow, and connect meaningfully. Saving money while traveling is a tool, not a limitation on your experiences. Imagine planning your next trip, knowing every choice empowers freedom and discovery. The thrill of exploration now coexists peacefully with financial responsibility. Naturally, you've unlocked a lifestyle where travel, growth, and smart budgeting coexist perfectly. Friends may envy your trips, but you know the real secret lies within preparation. Every saved dollar allows new memories instead of adding financial stress later. Each journey becomes a reminder that intentionality surpasses indulgence in lasting value. Travel transforms into a story you tell with pride, not regret or exhaustion. Imagine looking back years from now, remembering not cost but magical experiences. You've learned that freedom to explore is more valuable than expensive indulgence. Planning, mindfulness, and creativity turn ordinary trips into extraordinary lifelong adventures. Budget travel builds confidence, independence, and resilience in ways money cannot measure. Each smart decision strengthens both your travel skills and life skills permanently. You now see every destination as an opportunity, not a financial risk. Money saved becomes the key to unlock endless possibilities across the globe. Traveling becomes a personal masterpiece crafted intentionally, step by step, choice by choice. Imagine inspiring others to see adventure as achievable and not limited to wealth. Your journey proves that smart choices amplify freedom, excitement, and genuine joy. Every trip now fuels curiosity rather than financial anxiety or guilt quietly. Let your passport fill with stamps, your heart with memories, and your mind with wisdom. You've discovered the ultimate travel secret. Adventure thrives where money is mindful. Each journey becomes richer, every destination more meaningful, and every story unforgettable. Budget conscious travel isn't compromise. It's a gateway to limitless exploration and growth. You are ready to explore the world smarter, braver, and happier than ever. Every saved dollar becomes a ticket to your next unforgettable adventure tomorrow. Starting now, travel boldly and let your life be a story of limitless possibilities.